I am Kwesi Anokye Jima. I studied at the University of Nottingham, UK in 2004-2005. I studied International Criminal Justice and Armed Conflict for my master's program. Currently, I am a Justice of the High Court of the Republic of Ghana, stationed at Land Court in Accra. Since my study in the UK, I've done quite a lot of things. I came back briefly, then went to the International Criminal Court for about 6 months. Then came back, I worked with 2 public organizations, the Ghana Standards Authority and the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. Then I joined Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration as a lecturer. I joined that place because of my background as a lawyer and also the degree that I got from Nottingham. That was one of the main requirements for me to be accepted as a lecturer. I am still an adjunct lecturer there, but that I'm no longer a full-time lecturer, but I'm an adjunct lecturer there. I've been given permission by the Judicial Service to still continue teaching. But currently, I sit as a judge of the High Court of Ghana. And that is basically my shadow for now. And most of my cases are in land law because I sit in the land court. So that is what I'm doing currently. One of the things I can talk about was the emphasis on research. That was one of the basic things. Before I went to the UK, I thought I was doing some research, but when I went there, I really got to know that, well, there was more to it than just going to the library and picking a book. And I was introduced to quite a number of these electronic databases, and it actually helped me in my studies. And since I came back I have employed it in most of my work. So it usually gives me an edge over quite a number of my colleagues. Especially in the field of the law, I'm able to do quite a lot of research because of that training and that background that I got. And also another thing that also helped me is also the rigor of the program, the whole program itself. It's not just that you go and sit down and you are taught, but you are also given assignments to work out and come and make presentations, and you are directed as to what you need to do and what you don't need to do. So that rigor also gave me a lot. It gave me a lot, and it helped me in my career as a lawyer, and also in my career, especially when I was teaching. It helped me to also help the students to get a broader view of things, not just going to pour and then leave them, but help them to exercise their critical thinking abilities to deal with issues. When I was appointed as a High Court judge, I wanted to stop teaching, but the feedback from the students and also from the administration, they actually begged me that I should still continue, because that course that I was teaching is quite a technical course, the law of immovable property. That's basically land law. And most students find it difficult to understand that course. But the way I handled it, they made quite a number of them very easy to understand the course. And always, everywhere they go, they say that is one of my best courses. And I think that with that one, some of my students who enter the law school, they go for interview, they ask them, which area of the law do you want to be examining? They say immovable property, because of what they got from there. And that is also one of the things. And also, it has also helped me with what I do, because that has also helped me to establish, I'm just a very young judge, not even 1 year, but the number of cases that are being pushed to me, and it's all based on the impact that I have made in that area of land law especially. So apart from the lives on the students, and also I'm also making an impact in the area of the development of land law in the courts. And one of the things, as I said, is that niche for research, because what some people will just take it on the face value, I can be able to go much into detail and do research and able to bring out that, no, it doesn't look as simple as we think it is. And that is one of the impacts that I'm making. It's a blessing for me, and also I'm a bit overwhelmed by the whole thing, because I never thought or imagined that I'll get this far. When I got an email that I've been nominated for this thing, I was wondering, what's going on? And I know that I'm not the only one. In my year in Nottingham, there are quite a number of Ghanaian students also on scholarship. So on full scholarship, just like I am. But if I'm the only one who has got into this finals, then I think it's a blessing. One of the main reasons why I decided to study in the UK is because of the common law background, because my background is the law, and our law is the common law, and the common law has its basis in the UK. So even in our course, in most of the decisions, we are being referred to English authorities day in, day out. So I said that, okay, then it's better for me to get a feel of what actually happens over there. That is one of the things that, not get a feel, but to be near the source of the common law. That is one of the things. And also apart from that too, Nottingham, I've heard a lot about the University of Nottingham, especially because I have quite a number of renowned lawyers in Ghana. One of them, Peter Alajiti, former Speaker of Parliament of blessed memory, he's an alumni. Nana Dr. SKB Asante, also one of the legal alumni in Ghana. They had alumni there. And I said, if Nottingham has produced such good lawyers, I think that I will also get something good out of that place if I go there. So that was also one of my motivations. And also, another thing is also the fact that it was easier for me to get a scholarship there than other places. So I said, well, that is the place to go. The impact of my work on society, as first of all as a lawyer, but basically as a teacher of the law. I started teaching law right from about 2007 after my master's. So I'm about in my 10th year now. But the greatest impact came when I started teaching in Gempa Law Faculty, the law of removable property. One of the most difficult law subjects. Students see as very difficult. But my approach to the teaching of that subject has made it quite easier for quite a number of the students, and they are able to excel in that field. Quite a number of them say that that is their best course or that is their best subject. Even when they are going to the law school for interviews, they choose to answer questions in immovable property because of the impact that I made. And also currently, I'm also in the land courts, dealing with land issues or land matters, trying to shape the land jurisprudence in the country. And quite a number of cases are referred to me either on transfer from other judges or by the CJ because of my expertise in that area. So apart from the impact on the lives of the students too, in Ghana, especially with respect to land law issues too, I'm making a big impact in that light.